What's going on, partners? I'm making this video because sometimes the community places blame where it's not supposed to be. We tend to place blame on the people that we can see and who we come in contact with. In this case, most of the time, is our law enforcement. Law enforcement, guards, anyone who we deal with on a daily basis or who we see, we try to hold them accountable. But perhaps that's not the people that we should be holding accountable. There are a lot of moving parts in throughout the legal system, correctional system, legislative system, and we really have to figure out who we got to place blame and who we have to replace for things to get better. So I found this article here about the homeless. It says unhoused, but let's remember, they're homeless, okay? They're not unhoused. Let's call them for what they are, homeless. So the article here says that there are 75,000 unhoused people, again, homeless people in LA County. Now, 25% of these homeless people have self-reported a mental illness. So what are we doing to help these mentally ill homeless? How come it's gotten to this point? How come we haven't taken care of this in the past? What are we doing? So there have been things that law enforcement, leaders in law enforcement have been trying to do to improve the situation. And if these steps would have been taken in the past, we probably wouldn't have been at this point. Maybe not this bad. Now, there's always something that could be done. I don't think that was the things that were going to be done in the past would have completely eliminated homelessness or helped every single mentally ill homeless, but it would have been something. And this video is 4 years old. Okay, go ahead and go back, find this video on YouTube. It's only 3 minutes long. Go ahead and watch the whole thing. But I just want to play this small clip. Basically, what's going on is the Men's Central Jail is falling apart. It is nasty. There is leaks. There's overcrowded. We know this. This is not the only jail that's going through this problem. This is every jail probably in the country, to be honest with you. They were going to build a new facility. The sheriff was asking for over 6,000 beds. They told him, no, you cannot have, and no, this facility was going to be for mentally ill inmates, okay? Mentally ill inmates. He was asking for 6,000. They said, no, you're going to get about 4,000. And then they scratched the whole thing. Have a listen.
The new facility would have 3,800 beds, a number Supervisor Sheila Kuehl says is too much. She voted to cancel the contract.
There will still be a custodial facility. I'm just saying, Sheriff, you don't need 4,000 beds. Those were never going to be mental health beds, and you don't need them.
So if we have a spike in crime, if we have a hot Chicago summer where everyone's trying to kill everybody, we don't have that leeway to start arresting people for these felony crimes that are a threat to the community. There's nowhere to put them.
All right. So the Board of Supervisors canceled this stuff. They voted and they canceled this jail. Now, this facility that was going to be made was not going to be enough to fix the problem. However, this was 4 years ago. Okay. You know what? 25% of the homeless people are self-reporting that they're mentally ill. All right. That's about 18,000. Now, if we go back to the article and we look at these numbers, there are 75,000 homeless. 25% of them say that they're mentally ill. That facility wouldn't even have been enough to house all 25% of the mentally ill homeless that we currently have. Realistically, we needed 4 or 5 of those facilities. But the board of directors canceled that program. Why did they cancel it? Now, if you go and you do some research, there was some beef. Sheriff Villanueva got replaced. There was some beef going on because he didn't want his deputies to get vaccinated. There's all kinds of rumors. I don't know. But it wasn't the sheriff's fault. It wasn't the deputy's fault. Now, they're not responsible for what's happening in Skid Row. They want to go out there and they want to clean it up. But there's defund the police. There is the board of supervisors that every county has, by the way. And let me tell you something. The board of supervisors in your county They're looking out for their interests, for their re-election, not your safety, not the community. All they want to do is start a new program, throw money at it. The program gets funded. Sometimes they cancel funding, like we saw this. I think he said, what, $80 million? Maybe they had already started building the facility, starting contracts and stuff like that, and it went down the drain. They don't care. So we got to hold these people accountable. These are the people that we have to hold accountable as citizens. Thank you so much for watching. I am really looking forward to making some more of these videos. Hopefully we can expose some of the things. For now, just hold the line, people. Just hold the line, partner.